Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Musthofa, and in this video I will explain to you about morphology. The word morphology comes from the word morph, which means form, and the word logy, which means science. So morphology means the science of form. In linguistic studies, morphology is a branch of linguistics that deals with the intricacies of forms and their changes and the impact of these changes on meaning and word classes. Before we continue to learn more about morphology, we need to know about the term isomorphism, which is the smallest unit of a word with meaning. Morphemes are more than letters. When letters are combined together to form a word that has a meaning, that you have a morpheme. Types of morpheme. There are two types of morphemes. Number one is free morphemes, and number two is bond morphemes. Free morphemes that can stand alone with all specific meaning. For example, eat, that, week. Bond morpheme is that cannot stand alone with the meaning. Morphemes are comprised of two separate classes called base and affixes. A base is a morpheme in a word that gives the word its principal meaning. An example of free base morpheme is a woman in the word womanly, and an example of a bond base morpheme is a sand in the word descend. Affixes. An affix is a bond morpheme that occurs before or after a base. An affix that comes before a base is called a prefix. First example prefix are ante, pre, un, dis, as the following words: antedate, prehistoric, unhealthy, disregard. An affix that comes after a base is called a suffix. Some examples of suffixes are li, ism, and nes, as in the following words: happily, gardener, capitalism, and kindness. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.